Yeah, I mean, the shot goes up here. Stop. Why are all three of these Bucks players not boxing? Four, I'm sorry, boxing out. Five not boxing out. So, I mean, like, come on. If John Collins is switching here, he's got to get underneath the screener when he switches. If you switch over the top of the screener like this, I mean, obviously this happens. Here we go again with the box outs. Who is boxing out? I don't see anyone. This is just not what you're looking for. Look at this Hawks player. You can't do this. Look at him leaning towards what he thinks is a screen. Well, now you're getting beat the other way. And that draws backside help, and that opens up the three-point line. Okay, you got to be in a defensive stance with your feet set. You cannot relax when this pass is made. This pass gets made. Look at this Hawks player. This is not a defense. Look at your feet. This is not a defensive stance. So you're going to be late coming over what is a fake dribble handoff. So look what happens. So now this play... Have to have more urgency guarding this player coming off of a handoff. Look at Jalen Johnson right here. That is not urgency. You have to get up here and guard. Like, look at this. You're late coming off of this handoff. And then you're going to gamble and not get it. So we're really in trouble. Okay, if you're Saddiq Bey here, you are very late getting over this screen. That's okay, though. But you've got to come over here now and get ready to box out. Like Capella, we have two players contesting at the rim. Like, look at Saddiq Bey. You can't just stand and watch. Get underneath and box out here. I mean... So the 76ers come up with this loose ball. If you're Trae Young and John Collins, just sprint back. That's the only focus right now. When the ball is across half court, the focus is not the ball. It is just about getting back, okay? Because if you focus... I mean, this is... So... If you want to play the gaps defensively here, you got to have your feet set. They can't be going inward. Look at John Collins' feet. Look at how he's moving his feet inward to get into the gaps. Well, now you're not going to get outward. If you are switching this screen, it has to be now. DeJounte Murray's got to guard Paul Reed now. Look what's happening here. You're trying to go over here, and now you're saying, never mind, I'm going to switch. Well, this player was in backside help. So... Clint Capella here, can you just guard? Can you just play defense? Why must you gamble right here? Clint Capella doing? Your man is clearly setting a screen here. So you need to clearly be... You're in drop coverage, which is what you're doing. Then you need to be up here ready to guard. Clint Capella, this is not ready to guard. You're just backpedaling forever. Hey, if this is a switch, then Clint Capella needs to be ready to guard. Why is Clint Capella's hands on the screener? Like, he is not ready to go. Like, look at his feet. This is a horrid switch. What is Saddiq Bey doing? Stop. Why can't Saddiq Bey just get up and guard? Like, keep your man in front of you. That's the very basics of playing. Like, why? What is Saddiq Bey doing? Is he leaning towards the screen? Like, why is this so easy? Trae Young is just seeing the ball. He's going to fall asleep on his man. Look at this. Look at this space. You're not going to be able to guard this down screen now. If you're this Hawks player, don't sprint towards the ball. We have two Hawks players back. You need to sprint this way to the 76ers trailer. Like, where are you sprinting towards? Trae Young, just get back. Why on earth would you gamble here and just you're just removed yourself from all of this? It's the problem when you just don't ever get your feet set. Look at DeJounte Murray right here. So he just leaned this way as his man is about to come off of a handoff. And it's that, look at that little distance. That's all it takes for you to now not be able to guard one-on-one. What is Trae Young doing? Why is Trae Young here and his man's here? Why is he not getting up right now? Like, look, what is Trae Young waiting for? Like, so now you're late to get up, and then you're going to go under a screen when there's this much space for you to go over? I mean, again, so we have a steal here. That's okay. Turnovers happen, but right now, stop. The Sixers player has the ball. Why can't Trae Young sprint back now? Why is Trae Young above that? Can't do this if you're DeAndre Hunter. Look at him leaning towards the screen like this. Look at that. See him leaning right there? Well, the screen isn't being set here. It's now, Paul Reed switched the angle and it's here. So now you're just not going to be able to get over the screen because of that. What is DeJounte Murray doing here? Is he surprised by this screen? It appears so because he is supposed to be fighting over the screen, and he has so much space to do so. So then why is DeJounte Murray, why did he just take this step backwards and make it harder for himself to get over the screen in any amount of time that's required? Oh, wait, hold on. Why are the Hawks switching this? Trae Young is guarding here. This player is guarding here. Why is Trae Young not staying with his man? What is the point of this? If you are Trae Young, you cannot just stare at the ball. Let's see the ball and who we're guarding, because Trae Young is just staring at the ball. Well, his man is coming in here. It'd be nice if he knew that so he'd know to box out. Okay, I mean, is this a switch? If Saddiq Bey is just assuming Clint Capella is switching, you got to call for a switch. Like, Clint Capella's got to be ready to, like, you can't, like, Saddiq Bey, it looks like, is just assuming there's a switch coming. And that assumption is wrong. Hey, Clint Capella, this is a problem. Clint Capella needs to get his feet set in a defensive stance if he wants to be in drop coverage. You got to be able to guard the ball. You got to be able to slide over, too. But you got to be able to guard the ball. You have gap help here. Like, this is not guarding anything. Literally, nothing. You're just backpedaling. You're not guarding either. Okay, again, in transition, you don't worry about the ball when it's across half court. The only thing Trae Young should be worried about is getting back. That's all Trae Young should be worried about. Apparently, we don't share that same concern. John Collins, get your feet set. Why are you climbing? What are you doing? What are you planning on doing coming up here? So now you're going uphill, this player's going downhill, and you are cooked. What is John Collins doing? Why is he in the paint here? Like, the Hawks are switching here. Well, I don't understand. Why? You're in the paint. You're moving your feet inward. You have no chance of getting back out.